Hey George, 12345, F4321. I just followed up with Courtney. She wants Stacy to do the teas because the power situation. Oh, hey. Okay. Sounds good. Thank you.
Good Friday morning. Welcome to After GMS, a little show we like to do on Facebook Live after the show. It's a little more fun and interactive. We love for you to join us on here and chat away. We'd like to see your comments in real time. I'm Stacey Spivey here in the studio this morning. Tracy McCain has the morning off. Taran Kirksey and Megan Malaris are both working from home, and we want to start with a forecast because a lot of people have plans this weekend, and I think they'll be very happy to hear what's going on.
Oh yeah, definitely good news for folks that like fall-like weather, because we'll get a nice round of that as we go through the weekend after we get past another hot day today. High temperatures near 90, small chance of an isolated shower or storm. Okay, now that we got the heat out of the way, check out Saturday. I think we'll see a decent amount of cloud cover, especially through the morning hours before we start to see things clear out some through the afternoon. High temperatures will end up in the upper 70s to low 80s. The humidity lower Saturday. And Sunday morning is looking absolutely refreshing with temperatures beginning in the 50s and low 60s before warming up into the 80s. But it is a fall time after all, so we will see kind of an up and down of temperatures as we go through the next several weeks. So after we get through a nice weekend, the humidity will start to come back as we go through next week, and our rain chances will start to go up as well, especially as we go from Wednesday, Thursday on into next Friday. Let's quick look at your 7-day forecast.
Oh, that looks so nice. And that forecast brings us right into our first talker this morning. The weather is going to be just downright perfect. So we will enter phase 2.5 tonight, and a few more businesses and things like playgrounds will get to reopen. So what do you plan to do this Labor Day weekend? Are you heading out to do anything or just staying home? Taran, I'll start with you. Any plans?
Nothing too major. I think my wife and I are going to kind of just hang out around the house and just, like I said, we do have a reservation at one of the restaurants that we like to frequent around here. But other than that, not too much special, just kind of relaxing and lounging and just enjoying the nice weather while it lasts.
I'm surprised you aren't grilling or barbecuing. That's your favorite activity.
It really is. Usually I do, either make ribs or brisket or do something on the grill or something like that for Labor Day. But this year we're just kind of relaxing and just hanging out and letting other people cook for us for the most part. Actually, you know what? I take that back. I am scheduled to make burgers on Sunday afternoon. We've planned that out. I forgot about that, but I'm glad I remembered. I need to go to the store to get some stuff.
Yeah, this
Okay,
served
thank
as
you.
your reminder.
Exactly,
Don't forget,
yeah.
Taran, you have plans.
Work helped me out with some personal business. That's always a
There
good
you
thing,
go.
right?
Hey, we're here to help you out in any way that we can. And Megan, I know your baby Christian loves being outside, and with all these wonderful temperatures heading our way, are y'all gonna be spending this weekend outside?
Probably. That's what we do every weekend. I just am more comfortable still with doing outside activities, especially with the baby in tow. I think we might try to find a new hiking trail, maybe go up to the Blue Ridge Parkway for a day or something and hike those trails. But I looked at the forecast for some of the higher elevation areas, and I'm sure Taran can weigh in on this. It seems like it's more like fall winter weather up there for overnight, at least, with temperatures even lower than what they are here. So I don't even know what clothes to wear or how to dress my baby right now, because September is just so hit or miss with these cooler temperatures in the morning and then really warm temperatures in the afternoon. So it's kind of a toss-up.
Yeah, and you really never know, like, what is it time to pull out the fall wardrobe and wear the scarves and the fall colors, or because it's still kind of hot outside, you don't know if you should wear summer clothes. At least that's the problem us women have. I guess, Taran, you probably don't deal with that, do you?
No, not at all. I own just a few pair of jeans and like a couple of cargo shorts, and that's really just about it. Over the past 10 years, I think I may have purchased 5 pair of jeans, maybe 10
What?
t-shirts. That's probably about it. Y'all know I'm not worried about this silly stuff. I don't care what I look like.
And that,
I dress up for date night, and that's basically it. During the
That's
week, you all
important.
get the same like 5 or 6 dress shirts, and they're usually in the same order. I always wear this shirt on Fridays. So there you go. Everybody knows now.
well, that is the difference between girls and guys, I guess.
There you go.
You crack me
There you
up.
go.
Well, a lot of people have some great plans for this weekend. I'm loving seeing everyone weigh in. Let me scroll back up. I was trying to find the one lady Jamie said she is going to the beach. What a fun way to celebrate this weekend. It's going to be
Awesome.
so nice there too. Jason said he's leaving right after work and going to play golf all weekend in Virginia. I'm sure my husband would love to join you. He loves golfing. Angie says we are staying at home and cooking out, swimming in our pool for the last time before we close it. Oh, do you just have to close it? I would just want to keep it open all year, but I know that that's not possible when it gets really cold. But keep weighing in. Let us know what you're doing for your Labor Day weekend. We hope that you have a safe and fun one. But let's go ahead and get to some of our morning headlines. Megan?
Okay, yes, we are on top of a big developing story, a big power outage in Greensboro that could cause some traffic issues and, of course, delays in getting your electricity back on. Greensboro police sent out some details about this. They did not say what caused this outage, but say it's affecting about 5,000 Duke Energy customers today. It's in the area of Wendover Avenue and South Holden Road, as well as South Josephine Boyd Street and Walker Avenue, Spring Garden Street and Chapman Street. Also North Holden Road and West Friendly Avenue. So a very busy area of Metro Greensboro. Repairs are expected, but not until 11:30 and 1:30 today. So use caution in that area. There could be a lot of power trucks. Well, phase 2.5 goes into effect at 5 o'clock tonight in the reopening plan. It will allow more businesses to reopen, like bowling alleys and gyms, museums, and aquariums, but it will not include bars in North Carolina. Some bar owners protested that decision in Raleigh yesterday. They want the governor to reconsider or say they plan to go ahead and open on their own. The group issued the ultimatum with the deadline of September 11th, the day the original phase 2 was set to expire. Not all cities plan to move into phase 2.5 tonight. In fact, Elon town officials declared a state of emergency last night, planning to stay in phase 2. That means enforcing the mass gathering rules under phase 2, 10 people inside, 25 people outside. Keep in mind, under phase 2.5, those increased, 25 people inside, 50 people outside. Governor Cooper's executive order does allow local governments to enforce stricter rules. North Carolina election officials will start mailing out absentee ballots today. This year, more than 560,000 voters already requested absentee ballots, more than 16 times the number who did in 2016. Officials say they'll work all weekend to get those mailed out. Remember, you do have a bit of time until October 27th to request an absentee ballot. Tonight kicks off the last planned Open Streets event in downtown Greensboro. The event expands outdoor dining options to support local businesses dealing with COVID restrictions. Elm Street from Lewis Street to Market Street will shut down, so seating can expand into the street. The closure starts at 4 this afternoon and will last until 10 Saturday night. Stacy, have you tried that yet? It looks like so much fun. We have not made our way down there for one of these street dining events.
No, we haven't either. It seems like every weekend we've had some sort of plan in place or had something going on, or I had to come to work or whatever. But I'm sad that I've missed out on it. Especially, I'm going to miss out on this weekend. I have to go out of town for a wedding, and it just seems like so much fun. I hope that they'll continue to do this. Maybe they'll see that a lot of people love it, so maybe it'll stick around. But we'll just have to wait and see what happens.
Yeah.
And Taran, I know. Have y'all done anything like that where you guys live?
A little bit, yeah. You know, anytime that they can close down the street and kind of have that open air dining, that's always a plus. And it looks real cool. And I think the weather's going to cooperate nicely for it, especially tomorrow. It's going to be kind of muggy out there today, but tomorrow's looking even better. So it's definitely encourage folks to get out there, support the local businesses, and you know, just try to get out and get some fresh air with close friends.
Oh yeah, I'm all about that. So let's go ahead and move on to our next conversation. This weekend, maybe if you don't want to go outside, you can stay in and watch a movie, and you have the chance to watch a new movie release at home. Mulan hit Disney Plus overnight, but even if you're a Disney Plus subscriber, you'll still have to pay extra. It costs $30 to watch, but then you can watch it as many times as you want. Originally, the movie was supposed to be released in theaters this summer, but with so many theaters still closed, it was put on the streaming service instead. It will be free eventually, but you'll have to wait until December 4th. So this morning, we want to know, would you pay for new releases like this at home? $30 though? That's a lot. I mean, I probably will honestly end up paying for it or split it down the middle with my executive producer, Courtney, who is just now learning about this. But I would be willing to split it in half. I do think, though, that's a little high, because even going to the movie theater, a movie ticket doesn't cost that much. Megan, would you pay for something like this?
No, I don't think so. I was thinking along the same lines as you, saying, wow, this is a little bit steep, because regular movie theaters, are still maybe $10, $11 a pop. But if you had a family of kids who are probably most likely to want to watch Mulan, it would add up and probably would cost more than $30 by the time you factor in the tickets, the popcorn, the drinks, the candy, whatever else you include in your movie experience. So I think this would be worth it for some families of kids who are super pumped up and just need something else to do. But I don't know, it's not quite the same experience as seeing it at home as it is in a movie theater. But I think I would be inclined to just wait on this till December.
Yeah, you bring up a good point with families that have a lot of kids. It's a lot to take them to the theater, so this probably would be a good option. And Taran, I don't know, maybe if it was a movie that you've been really anticipating and waiting for it to be released, maybe you would pay. Maybe?
Yeah, maybe. It would have to be a movie that I'm very much interested in.
Like
really
a Baby Yoda movie?
Maybe, even that. You know, I love the Mandalorian, but even if it was a movie, I don't know if I'm paying $30. I'm too cheap. Like, my mind is too focused on, like, saving for retirement and trying to get there as fast as possible to spend $30. I'm just thinking, man, that interest compounding over 20 or 30 years, that's a lot of money. That's several $1,000s that I could have saved instead of spending $30 on a movie. But anyway, that's just me. That's the way my brain works. I don't know about that. You know, maybe 15, maybe 20, 30 is pushing it. I'm really not spending $30 on much of anything, to be honest. That's expensive to me. But again, I am a cheapskate, so that's not really saying a lot.
Well, I guess if it depends on the movie. With Mulan, I don't know. But if it was a movie that I was really, really wanting to see, I guess I'd probably end up paying for it. I don't know. My husband would probably say, no, Stacy, no, you can't do that. But Tamrika says...
Well, what was wrong with the original Mulan?
That's what I'm saying. Okay, I have the argument. I love the original Mulan because of the music. And this one doesn't have the music. Right, Megan?
I guess so. I love that original song. I think you talked about earlier, Christina Aguilera was going to remake one of the hit songs in this movie. Is that right, Stacey? But I don't know. I'm all about the classics. I did not see the remade Lion King, although I heard that was good. But it's just not quite the same as the original that rolled out.
Yeah, Christina Aguilera redid Reflection. I haven't seen the music video yet. I need to go ahead and go watch it. So brings back some of that nostalgia from, I think it was in the 90s when that came out. I could be wrong, but I will eventually watch it. And I'll let you guys know if it's good or not and worth the $30. A lot of people on here, I mean, Tamarica says, nope, I can wait. Amy says, that's a bit too high for me. Jason says, you already pay for the service, and if you wait a couple of months, it will be free on there. So just guess I have to be patient. And then someone else weighed in, Taran, saying that 59 Sunday morning looks good with a bunch of O's.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be nice. We'll go ahead and take a look at the 7-day forecast right now. It's gonna be cooler than that in some spots, to be honest. So Sunday morning is really gonna be the time frame where it's going to feel like fall. You may need to even throw in a jacket if you're cold-natured. The problem is in September, temperatures kind of go up and down. So the lower humidity is not going to stick around too long. We're going to have more warmth, more humidity move in as we go through next week. And as that happens, our rain chances will increase. And it does look like we could enter a relatively wet weather pattern for the second half of next week. For now, we're keeping the rain chances at 40%, but just stay tuned. That's probably going to change over the next few days. And in the meantime, today, just hot and muggy with a small chance of an isolated shower storm, kind of like what we had out there yesterday afternoon. Just a couple of storms popped up, but most of us stayed dry.
All right, Taran, thank you. And thank you so much for joining us here on After GMS. Be sure to go out and enjoy those nice fall-like temperatures this weekend. And of course, have a safe, I almost said 4th of July. I'm trying to backtrack. No, have a safe Labor Day weekend. We'll see you back here on Monday. But here is the best of GMS.
We've made it to the middle of the week, guys. Woohoo! Woo. I know, well, okay, thank you. All right, thank you, Megan. Megan has my back here.
I will say, since it's now officially September, I feel like it is acceptable to put out the fall decorations. But I'm going to see what you guys think.
I don't know, I'm going to start with Mr. No Pumpkin himself, Taran Kirksey, who cannot stand pumpkin-flavored anything.
I mean, it's gross, so I mean, there's that. But you know what? If the pumpkin spice latte makes you happy, if you like it, I love it. So, you know, you go for it if it gets you going.
Be extra careful this morning. Always use those low beam headlights in fog situations. There goes the garbage truck. Good morning.
We have so many books already. Christian loves being read to, although he is in a stage now where he tries to eat all the books. So I have to be careful in which ones I get him, because any future siblings are going to get these books that are chewed up. So, yeah.
I don't know, Ed, do you think this is our last week of 90-degree weather?
I seriously doubt it. I don't want to jinx it and say yes. I wouldn't do anything like that. As I recall, last year we had 90-degree heat all the way into October, and I probably just jinxed this year.
Oh, no. Oh, we can take it back. Go ahead, just take it back.
I take it back.
Okay.
I take it back.
Let's see if I have a better showing this time. Guys, we made it midway through the week. What do you think?
Yay!
Yay!
Yeah!
So much better than the 5 a.m. attempts. Thank you, guys. I feel a lot better.